Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses, and welcome to the click. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing dandy fine delicious. I was on vacation, that is right, but I came back because I
What
missed
the
you
hell?
so much. That is right, Richard. I missed you so much, Richard. That's why I came back here, Richard. It's all because of you. Richard. Anyway, today we're gonna do something beautiful. I was surfing the interwebs, and let me tell you,
I love
yes,
surfing the
indeed,
interwebs.
let me tell you, I found something absolutely beautiful. These are AI-generated movie scripts. What would movies be like if AI generated them? Whenever I make enough money to start a studio, I'm gonna make real movies out of these because they're gonna be, well, not good, but different.
Hey, there's a difference between good and entertaining, okay? So me and my friend would play terrible video games off the Xbox Live indie like the Xbox Live indie store in the 360 days, and we'd purposely choose bad ones to play because it was fun.
Enjoy. And you should be ashamed if you're not crying yet. That's right, guilt trip marketing, baby.
Oh, he's definitely a furry. Look at that.
Not crying yet. That's right, guilt
Definitely a furry.
trip marketing, baby. Airbud, golden retriever ER. Okay, this does not bode well. Int, hospital in a city better than Boston. What? A sick old man lies in bed, dying of death cancer. His old wife sits by His old wife sits by the bed reading a book because she doesn't get computers. The book is titled "Being Old is Good." A young doctor electric slides into the room. Young doctor, hello, I'm Dr. Bone. There is a way we can save your husband's life. Old wife, you can save his life. You're too young. You don't even know who Nixon dated. You can't tell.
Wait.
Is this just a Facebook Karen? Young doctor, you're right, but he can. Buddy, a golden retriever wearing what doctors wear. 8 stethoscopes in a doctor's wear. 8 stethoscopes in a doctor's head. Enters the room.
What the
Old
hell?
wife, him, he's a large cat.
What is
Young
going
doctor,
on?
he is a dog. didn't the script kind of go off board? Weren't we talking about the death cancer? Old wife, but isn't there a rule that says dogs can't be doctors? Young doctor, there is, but frick that rule. Rules were meant to be fricked.
Rules are meant to be fucked.
You frick! Oh my god, I had so much energy drinks before this. This is not good.
Oh no.
Oh my god. The police were meant to be fricked. Buddy jumps on the sick old man's head and licks his face. The sick old man wakes up. He looks less sick and more not sick. Sick old man, my death cancer, it's gone. Buddy barks and high fives with his paw. The young doctor. Sick old man continued. I can now get back to my job as the local dog murderer. The old man shoots a gun at Buddy. Buddy injects him with a syringe full of bullets. Buddy's shift is now over. Must be an American hospital if they have shots and syringes full of bullets. Hey, yo! Wow, okay, moving on. Amazing script. Next movie.
That's actually a script that AI wrote.
Airline safety video. Int, airplane. We see a flight attendant walking down the aisle. Flight attendant, welcome to plane. This plane can't be trusted, but you can. To be alive, always wear your seatbelt. They hold
To be alive, always hold your seat.
up a belt that is not connected to a seat. Why? Flight attendant continued. There are 2 exits on this plane. This one here. They point to their head. Flight attendant.
Oh, are they gonna point to their ass? Ah, fuck. Oh god, I thought they were gonna put.
Flight attendant continued.
Sounds like a script to a bad porno.
If you're seated in an exit row, you are now the pilot. We see an empty exit row. This plane will not take off. Flight attendant continued. In case there is the disturbed cloud, oxygen mask will come for you. They show an oxygen mask. It is not made of oxygen. Why? Flight attendant continued. There is just enough masks for most people to have enough masks. Now, if the water is where the plane chooses to go, don't worry. Your seat can float far away from you. They smile. They are not worried. They aren't on your plane. Why are they always so happy in the instruction videos? Because they aren't on the same plane as you, Richard. Yes.
Oh god, What's that reference? Oh god, Montego. I have to look. I don't understand that. See, I'm not hip enough to understand this reference. What's Montego Airways? What happened? I need to know what happened. Holy shit! Wait, what is this? Manifest. Is this a movie? Or is this a real thing? I feel so out of touch. Is there a video that I can explain this so I don't have to read? Oh, it's okay. It's like a movie. Okay.
I feel creepy today. That's good. Is that good? I think it's good. A flight attendant continued. Young children must be turned off or placed in airplane mode.
Wait, what? Oh, there is a version of that in real life. So my mom used to tell me when she like. I mean, I don't recommend doing this. I don't know if this is good parenting or bad parenting, but actually, if you want to turn your kids off and place them in airplane mode, you can give them Benadryl before the flight, and then
airplane mode?
That's airplane mode for kids.
I hate screaming children on airplanes. Imagine if kids just came with a switch. They hold up a child, they switch.
They switch it
into airplane mode. Yes. Flight attendant continued. Flying is illegal, so don't.
Oh god, child trafficking would be much worse if that was a real thing.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Slam monk.
Oh, that sounds like, oh no. That sounds,
Slam monk. Next, a basketball court. The Chipmunks, Alvin, Simon, and Theodorone. Theodorone.
Theodorone. Sounds like a black chipmunk there. Yeah, I used to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks
Pass
as a
a
kid.
basketball around like in the game of basketball.
Like the voice does her.
Simon, Alvin, Dave say we shouldn't play basketball. Theodorone. Yes, Alvin, Dave said basketball is for Michael Jordan only.
So true, dude. He's the only one that can ever play basketball.
Alvin puts on moon glasses, sunglasses, but for the moon, Alvin. Well then, I guess we have to kill Dave. Dave, the chipmunk slave man. What? Runs into the basketball court like in the games of running. Dave, Alvin! Simon, that's your name, Alvin. The name, it's yours, Alvin, Alvin. Name, mine. You cannot use it. Alvin throws the basketball at Dave. It decapitates him. His head lands on the court.
What is this move? He goes from playing basketball to decapitation.
And turns into spiders. Simon, I knew it.
Dude, this is like pure nightmare fuel if they actually made this movie.
Theodorone,
I mean, it is original. You do have to give it to them. But imagine you toss your basketball at the friend. Your friend's head gets decapitated, turns into spiders. Like that's
Alvin, we all.
That's fucked up, man.
The spiders form together and create Michael Jordan.
What?
The baseball star, like in the game of baseball.
And then they Voltron, like the spiders Voltron into Michael Jordan.
Wasn't it basketball? Michael Jordan. Basketball is for me only. Alvin remains a chipmunk. Well observed. There is a bunny on the road. It remains a bunny. And
oh, he's definitely a furry, dude. He's showing that. Come on.
Fat building. And tens of people walk around, refusing to live in the present. We see an old lady talk to an appraiser. The old lady carries a pile of bones in a plastic bag. That's really... Okay. Old lady. My grandfather gave me these bones before he stopped giving me things. They are Civil Wars bones. That can't be legal. Appraiser. Are you sure? Old lady. I am old.
I don't know what that got me. Why is it so funny? Old lady, I am old. That's what I imagined. Like, so my 30th birthday is this year. Like, and I keep telling everyone, like, I'm so afraid for my 30th birthday because I feel like that's just like the downhill decline. And that's what I think they're turning 30 is gonna be like. I'm old, and I'm just telling people I'm old.
The appraiser tastes a bone as expected.
Yo, bone meal.
As expected. What? This like upsets me. But nobody expected. I mean, there are certain bones that you should taste.
Oh, God! I didn't know it was gonna be that kind of video.
Get it, boners, because it's like an innuendo. Wow, comedy. Anyway, appraiser, just what I thought. These are not the Civil War's bones. Old lady, grandfather will pay for his lies. Appraiser, these bones, are better. Old lady, grandfather will pay for his truths. Appraiser, these are the bones of the Titanic. Old lady, the famous water truck. What is this world? Oh, I can't. Oh, why? All right. Back to being focused and professional. The famous water appraiser. They are worth much more than you can imagine. The old lady imagines $9.
$9. Yeah.
Appraiser continued. These bones are worth.
What time period is this supposed to be? What is it, like the 1800s? I got $50.
17. The old lady jumps for joy. She never lands. The Civil War's bones are.
Just imagine, just imagining that, like, an old lady. Just this reminds me, like, when I worked in a Japanese factory. Like, I don't know how I even describe this in Japanese, because I probably couldn't do it now. But so I worked at a Japanese factory, and me and my floor manager would always joke around and shit. And we made this joke about, like, an old lady who couldn't cross the street. But then when she farts, like, it just rockets her across the world. Like, and, like, you know, in, like, the cartoons where it shows her, like, face stretching with the wind. Like, I've always wanted to animate, like, an old lady crossing the street. And, like, everyone's worried that she's not going to make it across the street. But then she does a dubstep fart and just, like, launches all the way around the world and right onto the other side of the street. Like, I've always wanted to make that animation. I should make that a thing. I can draw, but
this matters. You know what they say? Gravity is just a theory. Bob Ross. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh yes.
Painting.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross stands in front of a black canvas that doesn't know how lucky it is. Bob smiles. His teeth aren't hiding today. Doesn't know lucky. Why does that sound so sexual? Hello there, canvas. I'm gonna paint little bushes on you. We don't make mistakes here. We make happy little
Happy little accidents.
Anyway, sorry. Bob Ross. Today we will paint a mountain that owes us nothing. Bob picks up his painting weapons.
Painting weapons. That's like when you draw dicks in, like, Halo. Like, I feel like the first time people, like, play video games and, like, you could shoot a hole in the wall, the first thing that people did was just draw dicks, because, I mean, that's what everyone does. Like, drawing dicks is just funny. I don't think it ever becomes unfunny. I don't know, it becomes unfunny. I don't know, when does it become unfunny? Like, when you're drawing hentai? But, like, I think from a period of, like, 7 to 12, everyone just draws dicks and finds it funny.
Bob Ross continued. I will be using 3 colors. Baby blue, hot pink, and hot baby. Bob
hot baby color.
Mixes the colors together. They will never be alone again. It doesn't matter what they want. Bob Ross continued. Painting was invented by a tiny bird that wants to be rich. Okay, let's meet Mr. Mountain. Bob paints a mountain. The one from nature. Bob Ross continued.
The one from nature.
It's not all about you, Mountain. Bob paints a cloud. Bob Ross continued. I went to school with that cloud. Bob paints a forest. Bob Ross continued. These trees are up to something, but I won't tell the police. Now, what more does this painting need? Bob stares into the camera. Paint leaks out of him.
Oh my god. Why do they all start kind of normal with funny? Like, the stories start normal with, like, funny phrasing. Then all of a sudden something wild happens. Like, basketball. Like, what makes AI go from basketball to decapitation to spiders turning into Michael Jordan? And, like, this one started off pretty tame, people just painting stuff, but now painting is oozing out of Bob Ross.
Bob Ross continued. That's right. It needs you. Bob paints you on top of the mountain. You are at peace. Bob Ross continued. If you need help, ask the cloud. The clouds won't help you. This is so eerie. Bob Ross is so wholesome. And this sounds like, you know, some kind of, I don't know, what's it called? Like the painting trapped in a painting curse? What? Cheers.
Like, is this Chat GPT? Like, if I hold on, we're gonna do a little experiment here. Ah, shit.
The Cheers.
I don't know why I watch a lot of Asmongold videos. Wait, hold on. Can you write a fast? Oh, let's see what it comes up with. Fast and the Furious streamers rush. Actually, I feel like this one's not gonna be as bad or as funny as the ones. Dominic Toretto is living a peaceful life, but is drawn back into the world of street racing after hearing a mysterious new street racer is dominating the underground circuit. Introduce Asmongold and XQC as unconventional, charismatic streamers turned street racers. I feel like this one's not as funny. It's like it's pretty cohesive. Dominic and his crew missing the okay. No, it's not as funny. I feel like AI has gotten better, you know? When was this video? AI wrote these movies. When it was 2 years ago. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Like, AI has gotten a little better since then, hasn't it? I don't know. Wait, why is there a syndicate? What? Yeah, it's not as, like, erratic. It needs more explosions. Dom's... Oh, okay. Every Fast and the Furious movie, Dom's car... Charger needs to a wheelie, a large set piece. I mean, the only way that the dimensional heist. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get more interesting. Oh, okay, okay. Now this sounds like a Fast movie. It's Fast and the Furious. They already went to space. Yeah, this is the next. This is fast. This is Fast 11. Dominic Toretto is drawn back into action when he receives a cryptic message hinting at a technology that can manipulate dimensions. Introduce Asmongold and XQC, who have stumbled upon... Hold on, I have to breathe. Oh, okay. Tell it to add phrase, okay. It needs... I'm not a furry person, but I like cat girls. I've been told that cat girls is furry's light edition. Girls. I use ChatGPT for work, but this is way more fun than using ChatGPT for work. A new oh, dude. Family, dude. Dominic Toretto is drawn back into action with a mysterious invitation involving advanced technology explosions. Introduce Asmongold and XQC, encountering furries and cat girls in one of their interdimensional races. Someone should actually make this like a trailer, like a fake trailer for this. These characters are skilled racers from a dimension where anthropomorphic animal characters are the norm. Dom's crew attends the race in this alternate dimension, surprised and intrigued by these unique characters. Some of the furries and cat girls skilled in mechanics and racing join Dom's team. This is what ChatGPT is meant to do. To stop a rogue organization's plans. The team builds a specialized vehicle capable of dimensional travel with the help of their new furry and cat girl. Dom's charger doesn't impress me. Cheered on by a crowd of diverse dimensional beings. Okay. The climax involves a massive race against a rogue organization across different dimensions. And the furry and cat girl characters play a crucial role. Oh, it needs more NOS, dude. It needs more NOS. After defeating the organization, the team faces like... dude, look at that set piece. That's a pretty collapsing dimensional rift. Briefly stand in space. Race through the stars to find their way back to Earth. Oh, that's actually... I cried when I watched... was it Fast 9? And I didn't think... Because the thing was, like, when I watched the original Fast movies, I was like 10, and you know it gets you into Need for Speed and NOS and cars, and it was just like a big piece of my life. And then I moved, to Japan because I like cars, and oh, dude, it's actually like if you want to play a drinking game, or if you want to watch them and not drink, that's fine too. Like they just get increasingly more ridiculous, and it's fun to see. Um, but if you drank every time they say family in Fast and the Furious, you would be in trouble. So like that's our Fast and the Furious drinking game. Every time you hear the word family, you gotta you gotta take a shot or something. You'd be in trouble. Okay, hold on. It needs more nos because we need nos and fast. Needs what else does a fast movie need? Oh, Corona beer, French fries. There we go. Oh, dude, here's the trailer for our awesome movie. Oh, dude. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me. My impersonations of Asmongold and XQC aren't that good because I don't watch Twitch that much because I'm too busy creating. Okay. Fade in the rumble of engines. Quick cuts of the city at night, lit by the neon glow of streetlights. Narrator in gritty voice. In a world where speed rules and the road is endless. Okay. Cut to Dominic Toretto working on his charger. The engine roars to life. Oh, dude, this is a fucking Vin Diesel quote. I could hear him say, "It's not just about being fast. It's about family." Like you'd be drinking already in the trailer. Quick shots of Asmongold and XQC laughing and streaming, then fiercely racing through the streets. When two worlds collide. Explosive meeting between drums, crew, and the stream. Handshakes turn into races. Scene of high-tech lab and a mysterious device. Oh, this is our MacGuffin. This is what the movie's gonna be about. Glowing ominously. This device can. I don't know why every villain's Russian. I'm sorry for the Russian people. It's just what I've grown up with. I apologize. I apologize in advance. The voice can tear through dimensions in its words. Like, ah! An unprecedented threat emerges. Races through wild, changing landscapes, a futuristic city, a medieval world, and an apocalyptic. Oh, that one's actually pretty cool. Apocalyptic wasteland. Dom and his crew, along with Asmongold and XQC, modify a car with outrageous gadgets. Hey, let's add some nos to this bad boy. And then scene of family barbecue laughter, clinking Corona bottles. Dominic raising his bottle to family in every dimension. Family. A heart-stopping race against a rogue organization. Furries, cat girls, and our heroes jumping between. Strapped in for the more like strap on. Strapped in for the wildest ride of your life. The charger does a gravity-defying wheelie launching into a dimensional portal. Quick shots races with impossible stunts. Nos boosts. Oh yeah, it needs more upshifts than downshifts. Space sequences and it touching tribute to Brian. The team sharing a moment with Corona and French fries floating in zero gravity. Asmongold smirking. Well, who knew this could be interdimensional? That was my Asmongold impression. I'm sorry, it doesn't get any better than that. That was awful. Final shot, the Charger, now a space-worthy vehicle, races across the stars, trailing a comet of multicolored lights. Fast and the Furious, streamers rush. The dimensional heat, speed is just the beginning. Oh, that's golden. That needs to be a real movie. Oh, God, like, I know we're kind of getting sidetracked right now, but... Oh, no, I lost my position. No! Where were we? Oh, there's a Fast and the dude. I got ahead, dude. Dude, I predicted the future. Hold on. There's like I like to watch these like let's see, cyber. Hold on. I'm gonna add this to my plan to watch, even though I have a bajillion things on my plan to watch that I never watch. Yeah, I love to watch these. These are so funny. I'm gonna add this to my
Don't
plan
make
to watch.
a name for yourself as a cyberpunk by how you live.
Hey!
In 2077, they voted my school the worst place to study in
Oh
England.
god.
Main issues?
Like, these AI generated trailers are actually so funny. I mean, some of them are pretty quality.
2077, they voted my school the worst place to study in England. Main
Cyber
issues?
Potter.
Soul-sucking dementors. Dangerous tournaments. Every year there is someone who wants to kill you. Can't deny it. It's all true. But everybody still wants to study here.
That's supposed to be Hermione? Oh, I think so.
You're a punk, Harry.
Like, okay, this one's not as... I'm just obsessed with Cyberpunk, but... What's the one where it's like, what's the... Harry... Oh, Harry Squatter. Oh, here it is, dude. In the Chamber of Gains, bro. Fucking love this one.
Harry, it's my turn in the squat rack.
I've still got 10 sets left, Ron. Find your own squat rack.
There aren't any more, Harry. You'll have to share.
There's no way I'm sharing.
We need a bigger gym. There isn't enough equipment here for all of us.
Harry, go talk to Dumbledore about improving this gym.
After my sets. Dumbledore, the Gryffindor gym is bursting at the seams. It's too small to contain our gains.
Help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it. You must find the Chamber of Gains.
Throbby will help Harry Squatter and his friends find the Chamber of Gains. Follow Throbby.
I've been expecting you, Harry Squatter.
Who the bloody hell are you? And what are you doing in our Chamber of Gains?
Leave now, scrawny man. This is our chamber.
I am Lord Swoldemort.
Blimey.
Swoldemort.
You can't outlift me, Harry Squatter. I am the Lord of Gains.
We'll see about that, Swoldemort.
The sorting hat, Harry.
Like, the AI is just capable of making, like, so many good things, but also, like, so many hilarious things. Like, oh. Boy who lifted. I forgot, like, what was the other one out? Oh, yeah, is it the Star Wars one? Yeah, like, some of them are pretty good, actually, despite just being, like, you know, moving pictures.
Luke, 私はお前のフリーだ。
私は強力な友達を持っています。あなたはこれを
Oh god, what was... Did my internet just die?
後悔するでしょう。
あなたを待っていました。
Oh, what the? What my quality?
した少年、彼はいなくなりました。ダス・ベイダーに取り込まれました。
もし私を倒すならあなたが想像できる以上に私は強力になるでしょう。
戻ってくるべきではありませんでした。
一度蜂道を歩き始めると、永遠にあなたの運命を支配するでしょう。
Like, honestly, they should make this movie. I'd fucking watch it.
すべては私が予見した通りに進行しています。
Oh, that's where, like, I see a lot of those things on TikTok. Okay, we'll finish our... I think we were, like, here. I'm sorry, it's taking me forever to actually get through this movie.
They're weird, man. Norm, give me my regular. Sam makes Norm a pretzel full of vodka.
Oh, I think we're here at Beer Hut.
Cheers, Beer Hut. Sam, the barkeep, hands a beer. Paint leaks
Okay.
out of it. Cheers, Beer Hut. Sam, the barkeep, hands a beer to Cliff, the mailkeep. Cliff, little known fact, beer is my son. Cliff drinks.
What?
Sam doesn't drink a beer. He is sober. He used to play baseball. He drinks a baseball. Sam tastes like a triple play. Norm. A guy named Norm enters the bar. Everyone is happy. Sam continues to used to play baseball. He continues to used to play baseball. Hi, my name is Mark. I used to be young. Mark then continues to having used to be young. The character developments are
I also used to be young.
Everyone. Norm! Norm, when my name is forgotten, I shall disappear back into the land of shadows where all is not right. Everyone. Okay! That's a really weird conversation. Norm sits next to Cliff at the bar. Sam plays even less baseball than earlier. But he played no baseball. What do you mean less baseball? Is there such a thing as negative baseball? I don't understand American sports. They're weird, man. Norm, give me my regular. Sam makes Norm a pretzel full of vodka. Cliff, little known fact, the president of China is 10 pretzels. The bar Fraser. Fraser comes back from the bathroom. Fraser, stop asking. I have no more urine. Nobody believes him. Fraser leaves full of urine. Cliff, little known fact, it's illegal to mail urine, but I still do it a lot. Sam falls into a coma due to a lack of playing baseball. he just succumbs to a lack of baseball. That's the best character development in this entire script. Like, I don't play baseball. I play less baseball. Oh God, there's no baseball.
Death by baseball.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Int, a parking lot. Guy Fieri sits in a convertible. He looks like America.
Guy Fieri.
From zero to America, how free.
Yeah, this is actually what America looks like. Everyone just looks like Guy Fieri.
Are you tonight? No, that's not how you do it. Screw you then. Guy Fieri. I am Guy Fieri, and there is nothing you can do about it. Today I'm eating it all. Guy takes a bite out of his hair. Diner's kitchen. Guy and chef stands in a kitchen. Guy has 3 pairs of sunglasses on. The sun can't get to him. Guy Fieri, prove to me that you can panini. The chef starts pouring a pot of milk. He's scared. Chef, Flavor Town is near. Guy points at an onion with his slippery finger.
Flavor
Guy
Town.
Fieri, that's one ugly clam. It's an onion. Of course it's an ugly. Yeah, everything is ugly when you measure it by the wrong standard. Wholesome time. Don't be so obsessed with comparing yourself to others. We are all beautiful in our own way. There's nobody out there just like you. We have this obsession, especially in the lives of online media and social media, that we always compare ourselves in one dimension to someone we look up to. For example, if you compare your skills with the guitar, you might compare yourself to Ed Sheeran, which is not very realistic. If you want to compare your abs, maybe compare yourself to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The truth is we are all humans. We all have weaknesses and strengths, and we are balanced out in different ways. So don't compare yourself like
That's actually
compares clams to onions.
That's actually a very insightful thing in the middle of this like hilarious video.
It's the moral of the story today. A customer sits and eats a cup of mustard. Guy sits down.
Everything that comes out of this AI is
as a food. I am a food. Customer, be a pie. Guy acts like a pie. The customers aren't concerned. Guy Fieri, I am Pie Fieri. It's my birthday. The chef comes out from the kitchen with a cake for Guy. Guy Fieri continued. The clams just keep getting uglier. But it's a cake. We had this conversation, Guy. Now we're moving on to Fast and the Furious.
Oh, yeah. We'll see how this movie compares to our movie script with the furries, the interdimensional travel, XQC, and Asmongold.
Next, illegal street. Night. 2 muscle cars are lined up to start an illegal street race. The cars rev their engines. Dominic, a gigantic talking biceps.
A gigantic. That's one way to describe Vin Diesel, I guess.
In one car, he yells at the other driver. Dominic, if I get out of the car, I die. The other driver, Osama bin Laden. What?
Wait, what? Osama bin Laden.
Is going on? Rolls down his window. Bin Laden, I am the king of Afghanistan. He revs his car, rev. Dominic, not for long. He revs his car, rev. A sexy individual stands between the 2 cars holding a racing.
That is very Fast and the Furious. That's, yeah, our movie was better, but we forgot the sexy individual with the 2 cars holding a flag.
Sexy individual. I love how they're not defining anything about it. It's just this super vague, sexy individual that I think.
Hey, ours was in like, you know, the cyberpunk weird future transdimensional. Sexy could be whatever you think it might look like.
Oh yes, especially you, Richard. When you both say the current year at the same time, the race begins. The drivers stare each other down. Dominic, 2001. Bin Laden, 2001. The cars drive off, burning rubber and melting steel beams. The section individual coughs and then remove a mask. We see it. It's George W. Bush, the famous
Wait, George W. Bush.
painter? He cackles. Do I have a gas leak in here or something? Or are these scripts really this wild? Cut to NYC, the city that never sleeps except when it does. We see a helicopter shot from the city. We then see two cars illegally racing down the street, heading straight for the Twin Towers.
Oh, what the?
towers
Oh
never-
my god, no way there. Osama bin Laden in the Twin Towers. I'm gonna get canceled for this. I hope you...
Twin Towers, bring it on, bitches. We cut
Bitches.
to black and see the title car fast. What?
9/11. Oh no. So bad. Oh my, what?
How did the AI come to this conclusion? This is like a really weird and kind of offensive connection. What the hell? This is wild. What?
Dude, I remember, like, when 9/11 happened, I was, like, in this little Catholic school, right? And it was one of those things where it's, like, everyone has, like, I think in today's world, is so familiar with the concept of screens in classrooms, like iPads. Everyone has a screen or a computer. But at that moment in time in history, like, we still had, like, it was 2001. So, like, if you wanted to watch a TV or a movie, the teacher would have to, like, get a cart with a fucking TV on top, a big ass CRT, and she'd wheel it in, squeak, 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 you know. And I remember it happened. When as a kid, you have no idea what the fuck is happening, even if it's, like, a, you know, big... I remember, like, we watched the news, and it's like, I didn't even know kind of where New York was. Okay, yeah, so you know, like, when 9/11 happened, it wasn't like it, like, if 9/11 happened today, there'd be a bunch of smartphone footage, a bunch of people recording it from, like, different angles and shit, but when it happened, like, the teacher had to wheel that shit in on a TV, we turned it on, looked at the news, and I think for the rest of the day, because it was a Catholic school, we just turned, like, all the lights off and shit and prayed. So that was my 9/11 experience. I still don't think I understood the gravity of what happened until, like, you know, years later, 5-6 years later. Cause that was in, like, 2001. I was either in kindergarten or first grade. So.
All right, to break the cycle here, we're moving on to Fox News. I hope you're in for a treat. Fox News, news sewer.
News sewer, yeah, that seems like the modern media, so...
Sewer, a news anchor. Oh, maybe that's why it's a sewer, because, like, anchor goes in water. Anyway, a news sewer. Guy Whiteman sits on a young child. Whiteman. Obama just Sandy...
I'm not gonna lie, normally if someone has a name, like, White, they're usually black. It's funny. So, my high school, we had a girl named Miss White. Not a girl. She was like a teacher, staff lady. She was black. But I don't know, this guy sounds like the whitest guy ever. Guy Whiteman.
Whiteman sits on a young child. Whiteman. Obama just Sandy hooked Benghazi again.
Sandy, oh my god, these movies just get more and more offensive as the video
Graphic appears on the screen with the text, number of times Obama stopped the Haka equals 0. I mean, technically, yeah, but... This is... Is it just me? Or are the scripts getting edgier and edgier?
Yeah, what? That's what I was
off like perfectly wholesome with puppies delivering syringes full of bullets, and I was just like, wow, the graphic dies. Cut back to the anchor. Whiteman continued. Earlier today, Jeb Bush offered to buy America from President Trump for a pound of mussels, and Trump said no.
What? Oh my god, it's just getting worse.
No, I mean, yeah, it's pretty close to Fox, I guess. I mean, yeah, this AI has been trained on watching like thousands of hours of Fox News. So yeah, I see like this is kind of a AI way of connecting weird stuff. A picture of Jeb Bush eating his own head appears. The picture dies. Cut back to the anchor. Whiteman? Newsflash, we got... Oh my god, no. What is this? What's with all the references? What is this AI doing? Dear God, no. No, not doing this. Going to infomercial, laddies and lasses. Yes, indeed, and lassos.
I like how he just cuts it off because he knows it's bad.
Nuts. That was way more cursed than I intended it to be. Infomercial. Int. Garage. A man uses a saw to cut up a different saw. Voiceover. Has this ever happened to you? The man's saw explodes. He is unhurt, but angry. Voiceover continued. Your saw explodes, but doesn't leave a delicious plate of lasagna at the point of the explosion.
I love the infomercial acting though. I used to watch those all the time late at night on cable.
The man looks towards the screen. Man, life without lasagna isn't life. A giant red X appears over the man, indicating he should die. Voiceover. Hashtag never again. Int. More frickable garage. Sex sells. I'm not surprised an AI is connecting this.
That's the thing I want to breed with when I grow up. My garage.
Wild, man. More frickable garage. A more frickable man uses a saw to cut open a pile of teeth. Voiceover. Just watch. The man continues to saw. Voiceover. Keep watching. The man continues to saw. Voiceover. Any second now, the man's saw explodes. After the smoke clears, there is a delicious plate of lasagna on top of the pile of teeth. More frickable man. These teeth can stay. Whatever product that made this happen is never mentioned. I am so confused and intrigued at the same time. You might say that this infomercial is something to sink your teeth into.
Okay. Okay.
You never saw that coming.
Oh my God! The dad joke level is so high.
Oh God, I'm happy. My career has reached its zenith. James.
Those jokes were really sharp, huh?
Quantum of quantums. In the fancy casino in somewhere weird, probably Asia. Why are these AI so oddly sneakily racist? What is this? Severely wealthy. Hello, I am severely wealthy. No. Several wealthy people sits at a blackjack table. We focus on the beautiful woman. Clitty Tinder? All right, Clitty, she is sexy and alive. She gets a blackjack and wins. Holy shite, that's a lot of zeros. Does that much money even exist?
She's sexy
James
and
Bond,
alive.
the guy who kills everyone, sits next to her. Bond. You seem quite hot. Clitty smokes a cigarette shaped like a penis, which is any cigarette. Oh, which is any cigarette. No.
Oh no, that would caught me by surprise. Sometimes when you visually imagine things, it's just like... No, but... I think I'm a very visual learner, and like, you know, I do art, and like even when I produce music, it's like an FL Studio, which is very visual. So like when I visualize that, I just got...
No? Clitty.
I win, I lose. Such is life. What is your name?
Bond. My name's Bond. 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 Clitty.
Your name is?
Bond. Bond.
Just keeps
Bond. Bond backs a stack of...
I just love how like it goes like it's pretty predictable, and then something just wild happens. Like, the Pringles, man. Like I don't know what that got me, but it did.
Sure, but the pin boss nods, saying Pringles are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
The dealer deals everyone cards. Kitty is dealt 2 queens. This just feels like a weird fever dream, you know, or like a weird commercial for chips.
Yeah.
Come in like, oh, Pringles, like. Yeah, Pringles are just as valuable as like.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Clitty.
Yes, queens.
Bond is dealt a 7 and a tarot card. Bond. Yash, Bond. An evil-looking guy walks up behind Clitty and licks her neck for a while. The dealer is unsure, but the pit boss nods, saying neck licking is perfectly fine. What do you mean, as like a down payment?
Hello there. You want to buy this lemonade? You can either pay me $2 or you can lick my neck.
Well, this competition is really going neck to neck.
Oh my
Kalidi.
God.
I stay with 20.
Bond. I hit. Bond gets another card. It's a brick card from Settlers of Catan. Bond thinks for a moment and then eats it whole. All right. Wow, my God, I can feel my soul leaking out of my butt. Okay, let's do this. Jeopardy! Int Jeopardy Dome.
Oh, Jeopardy. Okay.
3 contestants stay far away from Alex Trebek. They are all named Lewis to make the game fair. Trebek, Lewis, you have all the power. Lewis 1, give me rocks for $50 bajillion. Words appear in the blue square. Trebek doesn't trust him, but he reads them. It's his job until he dies alone. It's just pointing out these weird things. Yeah, everyone is gonna die. It's not like a descriptive. I can see why an AI would think this is relevant. It's like everyone dies. Oh, just put that in the job description. I want to work here, dear employer, until the day I die, alone and afraid and naked. Trebek, in China, they have these. Lewis 3 buzzes in. Lewis 3, what are rocks? Trebek, no, don't talk again. Lewis 2 buzzes in. What are big rocks? Trebek, wrong enough from you. Trebek takes Lewis 2 life essence. Lewis 1 says, buzz. Lewis 1, what are Danny DeVito's? Trebek, you must keep going. Lewis 1, give me places with Oreos for $19. The blue square has no words on it. Trebek throbs with power, but he is silent. Lewis 3 doesn't know the answer. Lewis 2 is dead. This show is getting spicy. Lewis 1 buzzes in. Lewis 1 continued. What is right here? Trebek, false. No Oreos exist in my realm. Lewis 1 pulls an Oreo from his mouth. Trebek screams in Canadian as his body turns into lava. We cut to commercial. Woo! All of these freaking scripts are just
Screams in Canadian. What's the difference between a Canadian scream and a non-Canadian?
It's wild. Why? Is it? Well, laddies, and lasses, I do hope you... Laddies, lusses, and lasos, I do hope you enjoyed this
what AI did he use to make those?